Patreon member shout out. Do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Like you're not really happy but you don't wanna die? Like you're hanging on a thread but you gotta survive, cause you gotta survive. Like your body's in the room but you're not really there. Like you have empathy inside but you don't really care. You're fresh out of love but it's been in the air. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VVe OMI update video. Tesla as well. Guys, if you're new, welcome. Not welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So, I haven't actually come up with an update. I'm going to go through Tesla first. I haven't come up with a solo video on this, but I am doing this because it needs to be said. Kathy Wood and ARK Invest have come out with price predictions for Tesla, and this has to do with OMI, for 2026 and 2030. 2026, I think they'll be over a $4 trillion company, almost $5 trillion at $4,600 per share. And by 2030, they think they will be at around $22,000 per share, which would give it about $23 trillion market cap. And I think they're wrong because the report does not include AI as a service, it does not include Tesla Energy, and it does not include Tesla, the AI robot, Optimus, that they had called. And I think they'll actually be a $30 trillion company by 2030. And, well, from right now, that's a 30x. Now, with OMI, obviously, I believe OMI will 1,000x at some point. That would make it be about $2.50 or $2.25, give or take. And by 2030, yeah, that's fine. But at what point does OMI, I think by 2026, you get $1. And then maybe it goes up, 1.275, and then goes to 2.25 over the next 4 years after that, which is also possible as well. But at that point, when OMI, I have a million OMI bet that by April 18th of 2026, even though I said June, but he made it April, that we'd be $1. If I'm wrong, and we're only at 87 cents, I have to give away $870,000. Now, at the end of the day, I have to give away 1 million OMI out of the 131 million that I have, and I will be buying more this week. But it is at that point, okay, it's probably good to go and get back into Tesla at that point. So I will let you guys know well before I do anything. Obviously, it's years in advance. But at some point, depending on what the price of OMI and the price of Tesla is, I will actually sell OMI for Tesla. Assuming that I still have a decent amount of OMI and it's not all chucked into land or other NFTs at that point, I'll let you know. There is a bunch to go over today, so I'm glad I was able to go start with that. And I guess a little bit of a recap on that as well is that currently Tesla insurance has just broken out in Oregon, Virginia, and Colorado. So now you have Arizona, California, Colorado, Illinois, Ohio, Oregon, Texas, and Virginia that has Tesla insurance. So a lot of really good bullish things. Today there was a Thor: Love and Thunder thing that came out, and if I would not have said anything, what does that look like? To me, that looks like Pride Rock. Now, obviously, you're not going to have Mufasa or Simba or Nala or anyone in the Thor 4 series, but I think that if we're able to get some Lion King NFTs, and we're also able to get some Thor NFTs, which we won't get until July probably because that's when the movie comes out. Probably Doctor Strange next month, but I could see if we have this type of NFT in the Veveverse, or even this type of land, like this type of African looking, maybe there's Wakanda somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, Thor's been in Wakanda once. I think that you could mix and match things. Oh, what's Thor doing in Pride Rock? Or what's Mufasa doing in Thor: Love and Thunder? I don't know. I just think that's really cool how we could be able to go and mix and match two things that are under the same umbrella of Disney. Taps had a video before going over the Immutable X ecosystem. There's Taps in the corner. It's right there. There's a handsome man. And currently, Akomi, if you take a close-up there, it's listed as a collectible token, which it is. Fair point. It is currently not listed as a gaming token, which it will be. It will be listed as that, I guess, in the next couple of months, as Brock McBlockchain does his fiches, and we get on Epico Regal and our third game that nobody knows what it is yet. And, the marketplace currently that we share with all these other companies on Immutable X, obviously you got Veve, but you got OpenSea, you got Token Trove, got Wilder World, NFT Protocol, Kingpin, Token Trove, and Mintable, I think. And that's just with Immutable X. That's not including Coinbase NFT Marketplace. That's not including GameStop NFT Marketplace that we'll probably have in the future. So I would think that Coinbase NFT Marketplace would come well before GameStop NFT, but we shall see. Other things to go over is that, again, why am I buying more OMI this week? Well, one reason was that we had the guy that I had John from Tplex. He was over in the Twitter today, and he said some pretty outrageous things, and he's a smart guy. He's got, I imagine, tens of millions of dollars. But anyway, if you look at his quick memo for OMI, he says, quote, 100% teleportation in a few days. Target is set at 0.005. And as of the making of this video, he only said that 6 hours ago. He said that on 18 April 2020. Happy tax day. And we've gone 100% before. When they announced Marvel, increased 100%, more than that. And I think when they announced Disney, we increased a lot as well. But he says, we'll go to 0.005 for the first impulse before you get a tiny retrace, probably 0.0041, whatever. And then he says, from there, some accumulation and sideways for a little while. So that's the accumulation phase, trade sideways for a bit. And then he says we beam up to 0.0094, which would be the highest we've been in the past year, to all-time high at 1.2 cents for the second impulse. He says, always trust the data. Veve, Veve Fam, Veve Collectibles, Veve Community, end quote. So that's a pretty bold assumption, and he just says trust the data. Not saying what the data is, but if you take a look at the rest of his stuff, he's been a crypto trader for years. All about that Bitcoin, all about that base, all about that base. And yeah, he's been trading for like 2 years, or he's been publicly calling out his trades for 2 years. He's been in crypto, I think, since 2017. Made a lot of money there, made a lot of money shorting on the end. So anyway, that's just another thing that I wanted to go over, why I'm going and buying more OMI. You have that, and you also have, my phone just did a thing. You also have other celebrities like Fanny Carbonell. It was an actress that was in Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them. She's been on my podcast. She says, quote, I'm officially starting picking up more OMI, doing this through STEPN, STEPN. I am able to transfer $40 to OMI every 2 to 3 days, doing a level up of the shoe once and a transfer once. Next goal is 3 million OMI, #VeveFam, #Motivation Monday, end quote. So again, when other celebrities are going in, which again, it's not much. He's getting a couple million OMI, but still, it's a nice amount. And then you also have Dave Pressler, who is a Veve artist that he had DesignerCon. He is responsible for the Shut Up and Draw, that one over there. He says, quote, I'm very excited to be continuing my work with Veve Official and DesignerCon. If you want to hear me talk more about it, head to @Blake_Chad_Chad_Connect on Instagram for all things NFT space, physical space, and more. So we're going to get more from him, more from stuff at DesignerCon. Can't wait, end quote. And then you have, courtesy of Gastow, you have David Yu and Vitalik in 2017. So that I thought that was a pretty cool thing. And then at the end of the day, we also have, out of the last 24 hours, we had an increase in 192 accounts that have more than 2 collectibles. So the amount of holders that had 2 collectibles or more increased by 192 people. So that's not just people that are creating accounts, people that's actually buying. And we've had no difference in minted collectibles. They've been the same. So, and Veve and OMI have been really light on Twitter the last couple of days. Not too much has been going out. So I think we are due for an announcement soon. And somebody had asked about if we would be on the Unreal Engine to build its Veveverse. And we had somebody named Jordan Reese say, I would love them to use Unreal Engine 5. However, since it's not optimized for PC and struggles to run on a RTX 3090, then it's not going to run on mobiles at all, and most PCs for at least 5 years until average graphic cards catch up to that power. So that is something that is a reason to go against Unreal Engine, why I'm happy we're on Unity. Because Unity is just, all around just better. For at least the common people like we are right now. Anyway, guys, outside of that, there's one more thing to go over that I wanted to bring up, which is about fees. And I've had this article on here for a few days. April 12th was when I was supposed to bring it up. I just keep forgetting. Meta, Facebook, will charge creators fees up to 47.5% to sell virtual wares in its metaverse. You read that correct? You heard that correctly. Meta, and this is too bright. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Will charge 47.5% for people to sell their stuff, their wares, and that's before taxes. Sell something for $100. Okay, you're only getting $52.50 from that, and that's before taxes. It's nuts. That's stupid. I don't know why they have such high, insane fees. Veve's looking pretty good right now, isn't it? Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And everyone, please check out @HateOfItDon, @KingMabsForever over on the Twitter. Stand Up Chart and King Mabs over on the VVe app. Kobe Collects and OMI Player 1 over on the YouTube. RayThax.dth domain. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, VVe Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, The Gale, VVe Darklink, and VVe Vibes, all on the YouTube. And you got @WetWizardVV and Gary O @1234CA3, all on Twitter that I follow as well. I love you all. Class dismissed. Bye.